Hello, everybody. Welcome to Rich Girls Trade, Rich Guys Trade too. I am so flicking excited. Okay, this is call that happens every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and so that will be according to whatever time zone that you're in as well. I have the absolute pleasure to introduce to you my best friend. So, of course, she's absolutely phenomenal to me, but not only is she just my best friend, just someone that's just phenomenal to me, she's phenomenal to so many women. Tamara keeps saying that we're 5,000 strong globally, but she's being very humble because I can say for a very good fact that we're about 8,000 strong globally. Rich girls trade, rich guys trade too. It was just a matter of a couple of years ago that Tamara had an idea of Rich Girls Trade. And we started out as something that was really fun, but then it turned into something that was a whole lot more because we found out that we're trading a whole lot more than just currency. As Tamara says, we're trading time and energy, love, tears, laughter, everything. Without any further ado, let me introduce to you my best friend and our leader, Tamara Boykin-Young, Chairwoman 50.
Oh, wow. Madison Carlista, I love you, sister. Ladies, I want to welcome you all to this Rich Girls Trade webinar. It is a thrill to meet you this evening. Madison, thank you, darling. You're so gorgeous. You know, for those of you who were invited on by Madison Carlista, let me tell you something. I have to start this call this way, Madison. You're going to choke me. You know, gals, can you imagine having a woman who's already an 8-figure earner? She's incredibly successful in her own right. She is a naturopathic doctor. And, you know, everyone wants to know her. They want to touch the hem of her garment, if you will. Her energy is just that effervescent. You know, she breathes the rarest air. So when you're around her, you feel like you've just met a movie star. You feel like you've just met someone you want to know. Gals, do you know anybody like that? You probably invited them on this evening. And I want to welcome each of you to Rich Girls Trade. Madison, I want to thank you at the top of the hour. You talked about what Rich Girls Trade really means. Remarkable women. Inspiring women, coaching one another, celebrating one another, Tony Hightower, you know, helping one another to learn to trade. But she's right. We trade so much more than currency. We trade that love and that power and that fearlessness and that faith. Yeah, and some bankability and brilliance along the way. So I want to welcome all of the doctors on the line. I want to welcome Simi and Yelena from Nigeria to the line tonight. I hear you guys are celebrity hairstylist, and you do some really incredible things. Ronnie, Barbara, Veronica, you'll want to get to know them as well. Another celebrity Barbara on the line tonight. But we've got doctors and judges and biologists and scientists and executive producers at radio stations. Gosh, Dolly, Rich Girls Trade is where you're going to find one-of-a-kind women. And I'm telling you tonight, I want to put out a bat signal. I want to put out a Rich Girls Trade signal tonight. Will you guys help me? Gals, help me. Listen, we've got a fallen sister, and she needs your help. Madison, you told me not to say anything, but I can't keep this to myself. Listen, this call is about trading our love for one another. Tonight, I want you all to pay attention to the chat because I'm going to ask Dr. Madison Carlista to type into the chat and let you know a GoFundMe link for a sister, one of our rich girls whose home was burned down while she was at church. And so if you find it in your heart to touch her, to bless her, she lost everything. I think together we're so much stronger than we are individually. And that is what this movement is all about. That is why the Lord has blessed us with women in 50 countries. And so I thank you tonight. In a moment, you're going to hear from some of our fellow sisters who have done some phenomenal things. I want you to hear from other gals other than myself. And so we're going to be calling on you all to unmute some of the sisters. We have got to hear tonight from Jenna Webster. We've got to hear from Itohan. We've got to hear, man, we've got so many rich guys on the line too tonight.